Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. A new year, new opportunities. The longest ride I ever took was when I was in DFW area. It was on a Sunday morning. I believe it was around 9 a.m. That's when I accepted the ride. But prior to that, I was at DFW airport waiting where the drivers wait at. And everyone that does Uber or Lyft knows what I'm talking about. So, I'm thinking nothing of it on this morning, just patiently waiting. And at this point, I was still early in doing Lyft and Uber. So at this juncture, when a ride would come through at the airport, it was usually, good money. But on this occasion, I did not just accept it. And since I did not accept it, I looked at it for a moment. When it chimes. So I'm like, wow, I've never been offered this amount of money in one ride. I think the ride was offering me like 275. So I accepted it. And before I knew it, it showed where I was going. And it said I was going to Austin, Texas. And I was like, this is going to be a very, very, very far drive for me. Because at this time, I had never drove to Austin. Hell, I didn't even know where Austin was located. I mean, I always had the GPS. I wasn't really that too taken aback. Excuse me. So I go to pick up the passenger. And this is the thing. Usually, when I would go pick up a passenger, excuse me, I would pick them up at the arrivals upstairs. But when I went to go pick up the passenger, he was downstairs near the buses, which I which was wild mentally for me. I was like, this is I didn't even know if it was accurate, you know. And you all can tell me in the comment section if you all ever experienced this picking up someone from the airport near where the buses are. So this person, he hops off the bus. He just trots over to my car, and I get to go and taking him to Austin. And I was so amped because I had woke up early, had a good workout the day prior. So, like I was saying, I started taking him to Austin. And what it taught me was that even though there's not a lot of people on the road Sunday morning, driving to Austin and driving right back could be extremely taxing, especially when you haven't had anything to eat. Secondly, it taught me that some people just don't want to be bothered. And this was one example. The passenger hops in the back seat and he is just not saying anything. In fact, I don't know if he was fatigued from jet lag or it could have been my amazing driving. The thing is, he fell asleep. He fell asleep. So the next thing that this ride taught me that jet lag and being sleepy, even though you're being driven by a stranger, is a real thing. Also, as I was driving, I had to stop for gas once. It was no big deal to him. But he was very just wanting to get home. So that reiterated what I once said that when you pick people up from the airport, there's no ruckus, there's no chaos, there's no drama due to them just trying to get from A to B. And on this day, this passenger just wanted to get to A to B. So I eventually got him home. On the way driving back, this ride taught me that I can't just drive to Austin and drive back without stopping to get something to eat. So I had to make a pit stop to get me something to eat. I'm trying to remember where I stopped at, but It's been so long ago. It escapes me. As I continue to drive, I then become to get a little sleepy. Do I stop and pull over? No, I just drive through it. So that just taught me that I would have to take some time out to get some rest. And it also taught me appreciation because as I was driving back to Austin, I was behaving as if I was unappreciated. I felt as though I should have been paid more. In retrospect, there was nothing wrong with that because I was still grateful for the ride. I wasn't complaining about the ride or anything, and that's what that was. It was a wonderful opportunity to be in the service. That was the longest ride I ever took, and that's what it taught me. So if you all like this, would like to hear more stories similar to this that expounds on other life topics that will be beneficial to you, feel free to send me your address and I can mail you a copy of my book, Memoir of a Former Rideshare Driver, Miles Behind Me, Memoir from a Former Rideshare Driver. And the shipping is free. You all continue to have a good day, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.